What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. And I was thinking, which I often do, I like to make sure my noodles are still working. I like to make sure I'm running on all 8 cylinders. I don't want to ever fall into the trap of some people on the left where they develop stinking thinking or no thinking at all, lose all reasoning skills, forget how to process stuff, how to logically look at things, how to step back and say, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. See, this is why the Democrats are going to lose in 2020. All right. There's 3 major topics, and I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Okay. Topics that the left think other people in America are okay with. And even some of the moderates out there, they're saying, you know what? Maybe Trump's a little crass. He says harsh things that hurt people on the inside. But one thing he's not talking about is socialism. That right there is going to do the Democrats in. Even the so-called moderate Democrats are embracing aspects of the Socialist Party to where you don't know where they fall. Are they socialists in disguise? Are they trying too much to appease the more progressive side and mixing a little bit of capitalism in with socialism? It's always that fear that once they get in, get their feet wet, get their claws in, after a while, they're going to start just tearing. See, it's like an animal that you think he's licking you and nibbling, and then he just goes, once he gets his teeth down into you, it's trouble. Now all of a sudden he's hitting you with the, get him off me. Yeah, he's deep in the meat. And you thought he just started off just testing you, licking you because he likes you, trying to clean you perhaps. But all he really wanted to do was just get his teeth sunk deep inside you. So that's one thing that's going to hurt him deep. And most Americans are not okay with socialism. Who wants their money taken? Not me. Don't know about you. But then the other thing is this. Abortion. See, the problem with abortion is the Democrats couldn't leave well enough alone. Things were going a certain way. Nobody was acting a fool. When you look at abortion, there was Americans that were either indifferent, maybe not even aware of what goes on through the process of an abortion. They had gotten it down to a point where some people just kind of blotted it out of their mind, and they might have justified it because, they were thinking, okay, well, they do have some type of regulations concerning abortions. You can't get one after a certain date or, these parameters. But the left always goes too far. They never can just take a little bit to where they say, okay, that right there satisfies us. They are that person that overeats every time they sit down at the table. Can't take them to a buffet. Soon as they walk in, straight fat boy. Eat up everything at the buffet. Yeah, always going further than just having equal rights. They always want more. I mean, think about like this when all the gay community was pushing for the benefits of a marriage couple, they were saying all we want is just the benefits. And we can't get that under the title of a civil union. So then there's, okay, cool. We'll give you the title of a civil union with all the benefits. Wait a minute. Now we want the right to be called a husband or husband and whatever couple, and we want to get married. We want that title. In fact, we want the churches to be forced to marry us, or they're discriminating against us. Always going too far. That makes people who says, you know what, I don't care what you do with your business. Now all of a sudden, you feel like they're infringing upon your business, your beliefs, shoving it down your throat, talking about, we just want you to accept our lifestyle. Well, you don't shove something down somebody's throat and tell them we want you to accept it. That's forcing it. So now all of a sudden, you get people waking up and say, whoa, y'all going too far. We gave you what you wanted. How about the no tell, no ask in the army, the military? All we want to do is just be able to join the military without having to say whether we are gay or not. Okay, cool. We won't ask. You ain't got to tell us. That's not good enough. We want to be able to come in flamboyant and say, hey, everybody, guess what? I'm gay. I don't have that desire. If I was to join the military, I don't think I need to go in talking about I just want everybody in here to know that I'm a heterosexual. All right. So just in case anybody got some funny business going on, don't be coming my way. Be like the guy that was on Stripes, Francis, when he's like, in another thing, I don't like nobody touching me. If any of you homos touch me, I'll kill you. I don't want to be that guy. I'm the guy that says, my business is my business. Your business is your business. But what did they do? Went too far. So now you had abortion just kind of under the radar. You might walk past a Planned Parenthood here and there, see a couple protesters, and you just mind your business, keep it moving. Then all of a sudden you get Mayor de Blasio lighting up stuff and everybody in there celebrating. Yeah, man, more babies we're killing. That's great. We just passed a great law. Oh, this is wonderful. We can now kill the babies all the way up into birth. That's great. And celebrating it. What do you think that's going to do? It's going to wake people up to the problem and say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Something I wasn't even thinking about now is in my frontal lobe. Now you painted a picture that's too far. Couldn't just deal with how things were. Wasn't nobody complaining. I mean, I didn't see a lot of women running around saying, I don't have enough time to get an abortion. Shoot, all the way up to 3-4 months. That's not enough time. Who came up with this idea that we need all the way up to the 3rd trimester? Politicians, most likely, probably lobbyists and Planned Parenthood, because the average woman is not walking around feeling like, let me put the time in for 9 months, get my body all out of shape, stretch marks, nose swell, ankles swell, retaining water, all of that stuff to have a baby only to terminate it. So most people weren't walking around thinking about that. So now they open up a can of worms. Then the counter response to that is conservatives say, you know what? How about this? We're going to come up with a law that'll almost eliminate abortion. So now all of a sudden we can't get abortions at all because down in Alabama and places, they're just coming up with it. Well, you know what? Y'all picked that fight. All right? You could have left everything alone. Could have just been like, shh, ain't nobody complaining. Just leave things be. But no, they couldn't let it be. And the final thing that's going to be a dagger in their heart in 2020 is illegal immigration. I saw, was my man, I love him. He ran for president. The black dude, it'll come to me. Anyway, he was on Tucker Carlson tonight, and they showed a clip of a Democratic politician attacking him over the housing issue. And he's thinking to himself, well, wait a minute. These are legal immigrants. You want me to break the law and give them access to housing that would make it illegal to do, first of all, and then you got Americans walking around homeless. And so it goes to show that the Democrats care nothing about the fabric of America, the stability of America, or Americans themselves. It's going to kill me. His name is, it's my boy too. Darn it. Anyway, so when it comes down to illegal immigration, the Democrats are so weak on it that a lot of Americans who seeing this stuff coming down the pipeline saying, whoa, we put these jokers back in office, they're going to open up the floodgates. And it's a matter of time before immigration problems are no longer just a problem that affects the border states. It's going to start impacting everybody else. And normal Americans, they're not sitting there saying, well, you know what? We need more immigrants. And they're seeing what's going on down at the border and the lack of urgency that the Democrats have to solve the problem. In fact, they're attacking anybody who comes up with a solution to solve the problem. So those 3 major topics is going to devastate the Democratic Party in 2020. And then they're going to have egg on their face. And you know their response? Everybody who didn't vote for us are racist. That's why they're racist, they're sexist, they're xenophobes, they're homophobes. And we didn't realize that, 90% of America is racist. We didn't even know that. I mean, it just went under the radar for the last 20, 30 years. But all of a sudden, Trump just ignited it and it just came out and started overflowing. That's why we didn't win again. Oh, and then for the cherry on top, the Russians. Ben Carson, by the way. Yeah, thank you, Noodles. I knew it. My brain was in the back going through the files like, okay, let's find out who it was. What did he ask for again? Somebody hurry up, go to the files and see who. And it pulled it up like Ben Carson, Kev. Thank you, brain. Appreciate it. So anyway, that's my thought. Let's see what happens, even though we all know what's going to happen. They're going to get their mouths smashed in. So don't forget to check me out on Wednesdays, 7:30 live on YouTube. And also check me out on my radio blog talk show. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. You might have to hit the notification button several times because they're playing games. And you might have to hit the like button several times. YouTube playing games. Check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. You'll appreciate the products. If you like something, put my name in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. And find me on Facebook, Twitter. And also, if you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's a link in the bottom to do that as well. God bless. See you next time in Kevin's Corner.